It's noontime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought. Take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Don and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 1-800-889-0267 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddie S. get your happy juices flowing.
Good afternoon, South Florida, New York City, Atlanta, Chicago, Boston,
San Francisco,
LA, San Francisco,
LA,
all those
and
other places.
soon to be Washington, D.C.
I am very happy today.
Yeah, why?
Lots of reasons. We got lots of people in the house. We have hopefully a new venue that we are working on.
Another bagel cafe.
Yes, and look at this. And I put your picture up on
How did you get my picture
on
so
Twitter?
fast? Yes.
And Periscope. We're live on Periscope,
Uh-huh.
and you got 4,000
It's been 30
hearts.
seconds.
Hearts. It's ridiculous.
It's Valentine's Day. It's the week of love. Next week, we're doing a full week of love. Although every week should be a week of love.
Week of love.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. We are live streaming on Facebook at AMP2 TV. We are also live streaming on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe and on Periscope at AMP2 TV. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram, hashtag the Brooklyn Cafe.
How do you remember all that?
And we have our own YouTube channel as well, and it has been beautifully organized by Giovanni. Thank you. So you can find us on AMP2 TV YouTube channel.
Do you know that we are actually live on the YouTube channel?
I do.
I didn't know that.
And we are archived in perpetuity.
But I didn't know that we were on the YouTube channel. Well, you guys keep a lot of secrets.
Here's the thing that happens.
What happened?
When you're off of show for one day, things change, they get moving, they get shaken. We've got new venues, we've got a bigger crew. It all happens. It all comes to fruition.
You did that on purpose.
Of course. You know why? It's easier just to chit-chat.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yes.
we're up
Your
and
son
ready
is
to go.
very receptive to ideas.
Let me share something before we get into our guests, because we got lots of info in the house. But let me share something with you. The last two shows that we've had
Okay.
with the two guests. One was Kathy, right?
Kathy Mila was
and
on
then-
Wednesday.
And what do we have?
Alexa.
Alexa yesterday. Those two shows are blowing up the social media circuit for us.
Do you know what's amazing is we got a text, you got a message on Facebook, which I love our interactive platform. And this woman says it never hurts to ask, so let me ask. So I spoke to her yesterday and she says, the past two shows, I feel like I've been missing out on everything. That I've only seen a couple of shows. She said, when your message is of love, she said, that's my word of the year, is love. She said, and the fact that you're turning 50, she goes, I know what that's like. She said, because I just turned 50, and you know what? It's okay on the other side of 40. So people are listening, and they're relating.
Is that what this whole thing is about? You turning
That's what
50?
it's about.
Yeah, midlife crisis?
And you know what? A woman came up to me yesterday at the gym from two broads from Boca who had heard one of our shows on the Mona Lisa Touch, which is vaginal rejuvenation laser.
Oh.
And I know you go, but she said to me, she said, it has changed my life.
I bet it has, honey. I bet it
She said it has changed her husband's life, and she thanked us for talking about taboo topics because she then went and told her friends, who then went to the doctor, and the doctor said how amazing that a group of women have come together and discussed topics that no one will talk about. So she thanked us for spreading that message.
Well, that means
That's an uncomfortable topic.
it is. Bobby, are you comfortable with this, Bobby?
Not at all.
But
I
you know
had
what?
to produce this show when they were
She
showing
said-
pictures.
She said they all went through menopause together, and now they're in the next step together. And you know what? Everyone's out there, and something's going on.
You know,
So
I used to love that painting. Not no more. Not so much. Done with that. Done with that.
Maybe that's why she's smiling, as Dr. Amy
I
says.
bet she is.
There you go.
I mean, I can just imagine what it must
It's
have
called
been
the Mona
like.
Lisa touch. This woman was so excited and so happy.
She had the Mona Lisa frown turned upside
You're
down.
so sensitive. But you know what? If you had a significant other that had that issue and it got resolved, you would be happier too.
Absolutely. Or I would have created the Mona Lisa upside down, whatever. I would
Imagine
have
if you had
created something.
created that.
I could have created it.
It's a fractional laser, which
I didn't
just
even
sounds
know-
scary, but they say it does not hurt.
You know, that show is on WNN
Two Bros from
Monday
Boca.
nights, 6:30.
6
Want
to
some more of that
6:30.
stuff? Tune into that because we ain't doing here.
We
We're not
actually-
doing that here.
We
We're
actually
not
are going to
doing
do a
that.
men's version.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness. I wonder how that would turn
We
out.
have a urologist
Mona
coming
Lisa
on.
for a man?
We have Dr. Biazzi coming on. He's going to do the men's version of
Oh,
the
no,
Vagina
he's
Chronicles
not.
Part 4.
Really?
4.
Oh, you got the guy. Whatchamacallit guy?
We had Dr. Mercado, we had Dr. Stern, and we had
Listen,
the
I
original
see
one.
some of the stuff Mercado does. Forget about
the
it.
erectile shot.
Forget about
That
it.
sounds
The erectile shot and the V shot.
Oh my goodness.
But he will be at that stem cell conference
Oh, yeah.
with Boston BioLife.
Forget about that.
I'd be interested
Tell you
to
that
find out
right
because
now.
that sounds scarier than the fractional laser.
So it's regenerative
Oh, yeah, this
to
is actual shots.
those particular body parts. He
Oh, my.
resculpts and injects stem cells for rejuvenation and lubrication and everything else that it needs
All
to
the
be.
Asians in the patients.
All the Asians to get rid of the inflammation.
Inflammations. That's funny. All right. Thank you for sharing that news.
It's Fitness Friday. We have
Fitness
Heather,
Friday.
Heather's Health Hub in the house. You having fun over there?
Yeah, I'm moving the camera so we can get the
We can get a full shot.
in the
We got a
shot.
full house today.
Full
We've
house.
got a full house. It's always nice, as you say yesterday, when friends stop by.
Yes. You want to move that way?
Sure. Anything else?
We can pretend we're on the subway.
There you go.
I've
Should I
never
go sit
ridden
in
the
everyone's
subway.
lap and we're
What's it
good?
like?
You've never ridden the
Never.
subway? Wow.
New York is on my bucket list.
You've never been to a New York City subway?
Never.
All right, hold on a second.
Any subway besides the restaurant.
I'm going to
okay?
demonstrate a New York City subway for you.
Okay.
Bobby, you and I have to urinate in the corner.
I was
and
gonna say,
stand there for 3 months, and then you go and you stand over there. There you have it.
we're missing the smell.
Wait, no, and then one of us has to fall asleep on the other person, right?
Do you know when I was in auxiliary, I had my badge out. I had just gone to 1PP to get my badge and all that. I'm sitting in there, and this girl comes over.
What's 1PP?
Like
Police
OPP?
Plaza. 1PP,
Yeah, you know
Police
me.
Plaza.
Oh,
Anyway.
Police Plaza. Thank you very
So,
much.
so I go right and I'm sitting there and she comes in. She sees the whole train is empty. She sits next to me and she falls asleep on my shoulder.
Oh.
And I said, "This is interesting." So I woke up on 167th and I said, "This is your stop?" She says, "Yes." I'm like, "Why did you do that?" She says, "Because you have a badge on, and I feel safe."
Aww.
It's a true story.
That's so sweet. That's
Carol, and there you go.
True
That's
story.
career number 111,
No, I
I
was in
think.
auxiliary for a long time.
Of course you were.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you stories in the Heights, baby.
Heather sits down. She says, "Let's talk about you today, Freddie. Let's tell a story." He says, "Which one?"
Which one you want, Heather?
Which
I
Heather?
love it. I love story time. I miss that.
Do you?
Yes.
I tell you, I got stories for you. Now you're from Ohio, right?
Yes.
I got a story from Ohio.
Oh my.
Driving through Ohio. And you know what I love about Ohio? It's cold. The deers run across the cars. Why? I don't know. They want to smash up your
Because
car.
they're
getting
cold
away from
too.
the hunters.
They're running.
So I'm driving. I'm dying because I drove up from Florida, and I'm dying. I want to get to the destination. I'm going 102, and I'm
Fabulous.
flying. Something tells me slow down. Slow down. There's this car coming this way. It was a big rain, and here come the deer, and they run across and they smash into this car.
Oh my goodness.
Car turns, comes
Yeah.
right at me,
Oh.
right in front of my car, and lands in trees and everything else. So, you got to stop and help. Everybody was
Yeah.
okay. It looked worse than what it was. The deer was stuck in the grill.
Freddie,
That's my Ohio story. It's
Yeah,
a true
that
story.
happens. It really does.
Right? In
there,
Ohio, you
there
run
will
into
never
deer.
be a story that he doesn't end, and that's a true story.
True
I
story.
could not believe it.
Every story has been verified.
Isn't that like an Italian thing? True story.
Do you have
Like
a
waxed.
story in Ohio about deer?
Oh yeah. I mean, I grew
You
up.
shot deers?
Yes.
What do they call the horns? Pointers?
Rags, antlers.
Antlers.
Yeah, but what do they call them? 8-pointer, 6-pointer,
Yeah, well,
4-pointer, right?
you count the points, yeah.
You count
According
that.
to the-
Did
We
you
even
know
knew
that?
there were different amount of points.
Yeah,
Yes.
because the more
It's
points,
like a
the bigger
menorah.
the deer.
you true.
It's
more
like either
points, the
Shabbos
bigger the deer.
candles or a
So,
Hanukkah
Heather, I
menorah.
don't know if you're going to like me or not anymore because I went to University of Michigan.
Oh no! The show is over. I'm sitting outside. Bye.
You went to University of Michigan? I love the Wolverines. The
Do you?
helmet, I love them.
How can you say that?
Oh, because you love Ohio State?
Yes.
We
How
gotta,
can
we
you
gotta.
say
I never knew you like Ohio
Rivalry.
State.
Ohio
Bobby, where did
State.
you go to
Did you
school?
go there?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
a Minnesota, so I gotta be the U of M fan.
Are you with the Gophers?
The Gophers.
The Golden Gophers.
Wow, we've got Ohio, Minnesota, Michigan,
You know-
Miami, NYU. What
Do you-
an educated set we have today.
Do you know that they made a show about the Gophers? Coach. Remember
Really?
that? Oh, you're kind of young.
No,
Yeah,
Coach,
they did it.
really?
Yeah, they did it at University of Minnesota.
I didn't know that.
Do you know why I know so much about your school? Your school was my alma mater, my high school. They used to send all the professors down. And we were a college preparatory school in Puerto Rico because of your school. So your school is the reason I was educated and met at NYU.
And that's a true story.
That's a true story. You want more? I got
Yes.
tons of them.
I like this.
I have an idea.
The Gophers.
We need Carol's help on this idea.
Uh-oh.
Or Kendra.
Uh-oh.
Or both.
Kendra.
You'll understand when you hear my idea. Do you know how Friends has this amazing theme song?
Yes.
And Cheers has an amazing theme song. We need a theme song.
Well, wait. I think personally, the Jeffersons all-time top.
Oh, his
no,
all-time
no.
favorite.
Come on.
His favorite is Wheezy, by the way. He's in love with
You
Wheezy.
gotta love Wheezy.
First of all, Dawn, I told you that in conference.
No, you didn't. You told us on air.
Oh, did I? I had a
It's
crush
Carol
on Weezy.
shaking
You
her head.
remember Weezy? She was,
So
remember
I
Weezy?
think we need
Had
a theme song.
I was young, she had big boobs and stuff. I had a crush on her.
We can incorporate all of
Just because
those.
of that.
That was it, yeah.
That's it.
I was young.
Sufficient.
All right.
Hey, listen, I had a bad
Maybe
time.
Kendra or Jesse or Cara.
They're gonna be Weezy?
No, could do a theme song for us.
Oh, we should do that.
I'm serious.
Why don't we do the theme song?
Okay.
Can you do it?
I don't know.
I heard you a singer.
I am.
Yes,
In the
you
shower.
are. No. I heard you can sing.
He
Is that
picks
true?
us up every Friday, doesn't he?
Yes, he
One
does.
day he's gonna get you.
He wants to.
You
But I'm
sing.
not ready.
But you sing.
But I'm not ready.
But you sing.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Do you write music?
I used to.
Well,
I
there
have a
you
whole
go.
binder. I think my mom still has it. At
So
the
you
house.
can write us a theme song then.
Oh goodness. Okay.
How
The
about
pressure's
that?
on.
I know.
Pressure
Writing
is
commercials and now I'm writing theme songs.
Now let me ask you a question. Are you wearing the lipstick that don't rub off?
No, and that's what I was just telling Dawn.
I'm going to get it.
Yes,
going to
I'm
try
gonna
some.
go to Tess Marie
Oh, wait a
Salon in
minute.
Jupiter today to pick up some samples.
I put your picture on Facebook. You were putting it on. I spread that
Yeah,
everywhere.
Thank you.
And you're not wearing it.
I can't. Well,
She's
well,
going to
no,
get
hold
me
on.
some to try.
Let me just defend myself.
Defend yourself.
This stuff is
Use
so,
two fingers. There you go.
No. Stop. This stuff is so amazing that we can't keep it in stock, and it's a good thing that once you get like a color, it lasts from 4 to 6 months.
So you don't change your lips and your colors for 4 to 6 months?
No, I'm not
You
just.
don't
I'm
run
just
out.
saying, like just one color. Yeah, you don't run out, and you can add as many colors
Bobby,
as you
you
want
getting
to.
this?
Yeah, right,
Taking
it's
notes.
It's really cool, but we
For
can't keep stuff in
Valentine's Day,
stock.
it is the best gift
Yeah.
to give.
Oh, you know what I'm going to wear on Valentine's Day?
I'm
I
afraid
have
to
my
ask.
glitter lip gloss.
Oh,
Remember the
don't
show
do
we
that.
did, the beauty
Don't
one?
do that. Don't
With
do
the
that.
pink glitter. It was really cool.
I've seen that,
Let's
yes.
do it.
That's
Yeah.
funny. You put it on with this, you never get it
It
off.
will never come off. It has a special exfoliant,
Oh,
a special
no.
everything. You said
You
yours
spray
is
paint
going to
it
come
on.
off.
Yeah.
It does not come off. So I did a show with it, and then I went to the gym. I went to the gym with sparkling pink lips one day.
Nice.
They're like, you're a little overdressed to be here.
You can pull it off though.
No, you know what I'm going to get you? A little ring with a light on it. So the light will come down, it'll shine right on your lips.
It's like you're doing a picture gallery. I'll be a walking picture gallery.
You'll be the Mona
Like a
Lisa.
disco ball. The
Lisa.
disco ball.
You'll be the Mona Lisa.
You're having fun with this.
Oh, baby. That's, that stuff you gave me? Whew. Flying.
Hey, yeah,
flying
what's in
right
that
now.
stuff? I need to get some.
Do you know all that is fiber?
That's it? It's
No,
not,
there's
it's
some-
not, it doesn't taste like orange?
It
It
does
does.
have orange. It's
It's like-
fiber, polycosanols, phytosterols,
It tastes like an orange peel, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I want to taste
orange
it.
flavor.
You ever taste it?
Yeah, it's probably the high amount of vitamin C it's got you all crazy.
Maybe. Does it have vitamin C too?
It's regulating your blood sugar is
Yes,
what
it
it's
is.
doing.
Then I must have need a lot of
It is
regulation.
stabilizing. Well, we know that. It is stabilizing your blood sugar. I don't know about, all that other stuff.
I don't know either.
Do you know tonight's a big night, by the way?
Yeah, the full moon effect.
It's an eclipse.
Oh my gosh.
There's a comet.
Wait. There's no eclipse tonight.
Yes, there is.
There is?
Like, when's
Yes.
it coming? Because I go to bed at 9.
It is tonight. They call it.
Honey, let me tell you something. You're going to miss it. That's without a doubt.
I
you're
gotta,
gonna miss it.
I gotta set an alarm.
It's called a penumbral eclipse.
Ooh.
That
And
sounds...
the outer shadow of the Earth blocks part, but not all of the sun's rays from reaching the moon. And there's going to be a comet.
Wow, that sounds sophisticated. Like I
I got a
shouldn't miss
Comet
it.
story.
Facebook gives me all my news. A
You
comet?
remember? Yeah, you remember Comet Kahutek?
It sounds like an Egyptian god.
1972. It will never be around for another 120 years.
Oh, a real comet.
Yes. My brother woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm thinking of like Santa's deer. Yeah, reindeer.
Oh,
Yeah, Santa's reindeer. That's right. He's a comet. And he's
Comet.
real. And he's real.
In my world?
In your world.
Yeah.
In my world,
Have
she's
you-
from Ohio and they have reindeer. So
No,
yes.
they have dead
do
deer.
it.
But listen, have you ever seen a comet? A comet?
Shooting comet?
Shooting comet? Not a shooting star, a comet.
No,
There's
I
a
have not.
difference.
Have you ever seen
Tonight,
a
though,
comet?
apparently.
No, I've seen a shooting star, but I can't say that I've seen a
They
comet.
say tonight there's going to be a comet.
I need to
Well,
watch that.
you got to watch it because
Wake me
in
up.
your lifetime you may never watch it again. So my brother, may he rest in peace, he woke me up to see it. I look up, we're looking, and we see it. He's there. It is, on top of a rooftop in the Bronx.
So is a comet and a meteor the same thing?
It's a meteor that's flying across the sky.
Right. So it's a meteor. So that killed the dinosaurs. So if it
Yes, it was a
misses-
dinosaur on this one.
Well,
No,
if
when it landed in.
it
the
landed and
planet.
killed everything. So how who's to say that the
Is that what
trajectory?
you believe?
I don't know.
Heather, you believe that?
They
It won't
taught us that
happen.
in
Don't worry, we got you covered.
you got a comet shoulder.
The three of us together, we got it covered.
I know, right?
There is a comet. You know, we landed a satellite on a comet. Do you know how hard that is?
You can tell us it's a true story.
is that verified?
That's verified. NASA did it.
Oh, did they?
It's a
I
true
didn't
story.
hear
Do you know how hard? Remember the movie where they went up and they had to destroy the comet to blow it up in half? I don't remember that. Remember that story? So that could really happen.
Really?
I'm telling you, not to scare you, but live every life.
I mean,
every
how
day
fast
like
does a comet go? How can you catch it?
Speed of light.
Right. How can you catch it?
You catch it on the turn.
It slows down
it
on
on
the
the
turn. On the
What's
hairpin
frozen?
turn.
The camera.
It's not-
My producer is
Oh, yes,
texting
it
me and
is.
telling me it's frozen.
Oh, who told you that?
My producer.
Which one?
My executive producer is telling me that it
All
is
right, well,
frozen.
you keep talking and then I have to fix it.
He's wondering who my executive producer is.
Who is it?
It's the magic reindeer.
Gio.
The comet, the flying
All right,
comet.
you keep going. I'll fix
What's
it.
going on with Dexafit?
Lots. Like I said, we're still trying to get the challenges going, still trying to get the community actively involved. I'm continuing to make some really good progress in the community, making alliances with other healthcare professionals, just trying to get the word out. And things are taking off really well. I've posted some really cool offers for Valentine's Day up on our Facebook
What do you got
and Instagram
going for
pages.
Valentine's Day?
Well, one of the deals is you can take advantage of 2 DEXA body composition scans and 2 Fit 3D body measurement scans for $180.
Wow.
It's a $400 value for $180. I mean, you can't really pass that up, and if you do, you're crazy.
Did you ever get with Leslie?
I did speak with Leslie. Our schedules are kind of conflicting right now, but we'll.
I think for Valentine's Day, Freddie, since we're working with Leslie and we're doing her blood sugar boot camp and her show on diabetes,
So you want to talk about Leslie a little bit?
well, this is where I'm going.
Okay. Where
Since you are working on your blood sugar with Leslie,
you going? The boot camp.
why don't we get a baseline with Heather on your Fit 3D, and then in 90
Whoa,
days,
Wait a minute now.
Because you've
Take it
already made some
easy.
progress.
you've
I
made
mean,
some progress,
We're
so let's
losing
follow
time.
it. Because
Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
what a great
Don't come to him;
testimonial.
he'll put you to work.
Heather, what a great testimonial. I'm not even asking you to exercise with Bobby.
Okay,
I'm just
time out.
asking you to lay on the table and get your measurements.
Dawn, I've only been on the boot camp for a couple of days.
Okay.
And you've been seeing success, so that's what I'm saying. We
Now,
need
can
to
I
track
tell
the
you about this
progress.
boot camp?
Yes.
She has this folder.
Okay.
My goodness
It's
gracious.
blood sugar boot camp, so it's not a workout boot camp.
And she tells me things to do and how to do, but she doesn't tell you what to do. She just gives you like suggestions.
You have
She
to
gave
tell
me
them.
this app, and I put it by my bed, and I turn it on all night, and it tells me what I do during the night. Tells me when I get up, my breathing, my CO2, my this.
Really?
What's
Oh
the
my
name of that?
God.
What's the name of it?
Would you like to know the name of it, Heather?
Yes, because
I got the name,
I looked at something similar.
and this one's free.
So wouldn't it be
Oh,
great
$3.99.
if you can get a baseline?
Yeah.
Sleep cycle.
Okay.
Sleep cycle.
Sleep cycle app. You got that?
I've heard of that app, yeah.
No, I have not.
Oh my goodness gracious. Dawn, I'm gonna tell you something. I put this thing on and it goes like zoom, zoom, and
Does
then
it make
stops.
noise?
No, it's very quiet. And then it wakes you up. It's time to get up, Freddie.
And what time does
You
it
have
wake
to
you
take
up,
your
Freddie?
sugar.
Does it talk to you?
6 o'clock,
What kind of accent does it
Wow.
have?
What kind of what?
What kind of
Accent?
does it have?
Does it have
Anything you
the
want. You can
sexy
have
British
French.
one?
You can do the French.
Carol's
There
gonna
you
come
go.
in and wake you up on the sleep app. One of her voices.
I put rock and roll the first night and I jumped out of bed and landed on the roof. Not doing that no
Turn on
more.
some ACDC.
So I think you should schedule an appointment with Heather and get
Yes.
your baseline.
You know what I like about you thinking?
That I'm consistent?
Yes.
Yes.
And now we're going to move on to something else.
You're-
There's
you're
something
welcome
else?
to.
He
Yeah, thank you.
refuses to do it. I stay in his face all the time. What, I text you 1,000,000 times a day?
She
Come
does.
see me?
She does. And I'm going to go take film.
Well, when we
yeah,
go
well,
take
okay.
film,
I go
then
very
you can do
slowly.
it.
And not for me, for you.
No, I know, but I need to be comfortable in what Bobby
I
understands.
won't
A guy
look.
needs to
You
be
keep your- you
comfortable
keep
in
your
your own
clothes on.
skin. I
Yeah,
can't even be
keep-
comfortable with my own sugar right now.
Nobody will be in the room with you when you do that.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't like the results. You know why? Because you did this one. And this one ain't got nothing wrong with her. If anything, she got to add weight, and I'm going to go in
Okay.
there and it's going to say, you got to lose this, you got to lose...
It doesn't matter. Just help
But you know
your
what?
body.
It just makes you more relatable to
Yes.
our audience. Just like the
Relatable?
women that
Me?
came to me yesterday.
Relatable.
When you tell
You're
your
talking
story,
to the doctor.
and like
I is it relatable?
when Alexa says you need to be transparent and relatable, it
Honey, you
makes
can
you
see
more
through my
transparent
skin.
and
What do you
relatable.
want? Really?
You need to be authentic. Yes.
Open-minded.
I
And
am
then you
open-minded. I'll
resonate,
do
you
it.
help
I'll
more and
do
more
it.
people.
What the hell, I'll do it. Can we
Yay!
move on to something else?
Yay!
Yes, we can move on to something else.
Thank you.
What's going on, Bobby?
Yeah, not too much. We just wrapped up the second week of the studio.
Bobby with Custom
Yeah,
Fitness.
Custom Fitness down in Pompano Beach, having a blast.
You
down
had a
there.
grand opening last time you were here.
Yeah, a couple
How
of
did
weeks
that
ago.
work out?
Yeah, it worked out great. We had all the other companies that we partnered up with come out. They're giving us some free samples and things like that, and really built that party up for us. Heather made the celebrity appearance. At the
Well, I
last
saw the
minute.
picture. You
There,
were there.
big party,
Yeah.
big party.
No, it was
Facebook
good.
Live.
Yeah, that's right.
You were there.
I was there. I was.
So
And-
what other companies you had support, giveaways, or
Exactly, yeah. We've got a local chiropractor right down the street. We've got the massage therapist that Heather
Elena.
set us
Balance
up with.
Massage
doesn't he have a
Boutique.
great voice, Radio?
He does, really. I
Yeah.
know,
Is it
right?
soothing?
It is. Like Gio.
You're very soothing,
More eye
Bobby.
contact.
Bobby, you soothe
And you
me.
can tell that you're tall, dark, and handsome, too, just by your voice.
Right? It's
Right?
the voice.
Thank
It's
you.
the voice.
We'll
You-
kill the
you-
camera again so people actually think
That we could put you just on.
If Bobby and Gio ever did a show together, it'd be
Oh,
very
please,
soothing.
that ain't Gio's real voice.
Well,
Gio
whatever it
comes
is.
on there, he speaks like this. I know you all your life. You never spoke
It
like
was
that.
very soothing. My husband was listening. He goes, wow, he's got a very soothing voice on radio.
Your husband. I'm going to tell you, your husband could be a producer.
There you go. Sounds like Bobby.
Sounds like Bobby.
What's happening at Custom Fitness? You do what type of fitness work?
Yeah, we're doing personal training, partner training. So if a couple or a couple friends want to come in and work out, together with a trainer, we're doing some, kind of minor evaluations, and that was really the benefit of teaming up with Heather. Not to get on you, Freddie, but that's a great way to get that baseline. I do the body fat percentage. I do, some girth measurements. But we have a couple people that came in already that have lost 30, 40 pounds, and they're about to reevaluate their nutrition, and they really need to keep track of where those numbers are changing, and that's putting on muscle and losing fat. So if we're just sitting there looking at the scale every day, you lose 10 pounds of fat and gain 10 pounds of muscle, the scale's going to tell you.
I'm in the mess zone, Bobby. Don't worry about
And
it.
that's why you need a DEXA
That's
and
why
the
you gotta hit
RMR.
that DEXA.
I need what?
RMR is a great ad.
Rescue metabolic rate. I don't know if he's going to like that one.
That's the one with the hose in the mouth?
I don't
You
think he's
just,
gonna
you
like
just
that
breathe
one.
through the hose. You
I know. I did that when I played football.
You can sleep in the
And I
chair.
took it and I threw it at the guy. I said, enough with this stuff.
Yeah, that one.
Don't throw it at me. I got cat-like reflexes.
How long you got to run for?
You don't
5
run,
No,
minutes?
you sit in a
that's
chair.
the VO2 max.
Well, that's
Yeah,
it?
that's
I
the
can sit that.
Yeah, it's the sitting chair.
Yeah.
You sit in a chair with the tube in your mouth.
Did you do that?
I did.
Did nobody took a picture?
She
She offered.
She
no,
wouldn't
you
let
don't
me.
offer, you do it. You send
She
it to me,
wouldn't
we
let-
put it on the
no.
air.
I won't put her on. I won't be a sellout. It's a woman code.
She
I'm not
won't
gonna
sell me
I'm
out.
not gonna
It's
sell her
a
out.
woman code.
You know how it is.
Wow, like 2 fingers.
Oh.
6 inches. Okay.
No, it's like the women thing.
Yeah. the
Yeah,
woman thing.
it's
Okay, let's
family.
get back to
It
the
is.
man, because we need more.
Back to the man, yeah.
More men in this.
This is
So-
why, this is why
It's
you need me here
evenly
today. I got you
balanced.
back.
So
That's
as you-
good.
People that are diabetic regulate their blood sugar, their cells that are holding all that excess sugar. When all that excess sugar starts to leave your body, your cells reduce in size, your waist size, your girth size, everything else begins to reduce also. So it's going to be a really good measurement to see.
You have Heather's number?
Seriously?
Really?
I mean,
we text every day.
She's sitting right there. Yes, I
had
do.
Leslie Harrington.
I have her number too. She's
No,
supposed to be
I
coming
would like to
in.
give out her number. I'm going to tell you something about this lady.
Okay.
She said for me to walk, get up in the morning before I do anything, take my sugar. I did. Take 12 ounces of water and
Yes.
walk. Take the sugar again. I lost 23 points on that.
Yeah.
That was this morning.
Hydration.
12
But
ounces
the
of water.
water,
and
but
walking.
that and there lies the secret, the hydration part of it.
Yes.
So she said you have a combination of being dehydrated, which is true, because,
Yep.
before I met Dawn, I didn't even know what water was. Seriously. I knew what vodka was, but I didn't know what water. And so much coffee and drinking that dehydrates you even more, correct?
Absolutely.
So this glass of water, 12 ounces, makes that much of a difference?
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
So here's Leslie's number. Leslie is a diabetes paraprofessional. Her number is 954-214-9430. And she tells me that she has her blood sugar boot camp up and running. It has been beta tested. She said the apps, the information is truly unbelievable. And there you go. You've
And
already been
I
a part
am
of
witness to this deal. I'm going to tell you something. If you have diabetes, and I was at 296 when I met her,
it. Last
down
week.
to 167.
Yay.
And that's just me knowing her for a week.
5 days?
That's it. And I
Pretty
haven't
amazing.
done half the things yet.
So, Leslie, you can reach her again at 954-214-9430. Give us a call right here, 1-800-889-0267. I know, it's hard to believe it's already 12:26.
Yeah, where'd the time go?
Did you
We're
see
chit-chatting.
Giovanni's comment on our feed?
No, what is it?
This is my real voice.
Giovanni be coming down. Listen, son, make sure you make those calls that I asked you to make. And that is not your real voice. I know your real voice. I gave it to you. And it ain't that.
Oh, come on, he sounds great.
He sounds like a cartoon character.
It's all good, though.
He's going to say something really stupid. Watch.
I'm watching.
We also have Jenny in the house. How do you pronounce your last name?
Azulai.
This way I don't
who?
mess-
Azulai.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Jenny, we met marketing with the Anti-Defamation League, and she's going to share a little bit about what's going on with the ADL and the Florida Panthers and the Dallas Stars on Saturday,
wait a
March
minute.
4th.
I got breaking news. You told me that the ADL is doing real well with the no room for
No
hate.
place for hate.
That too.
They're doing
On March 4th.
phenomenally well, and I need to let you know that sponsors are so much coming forward that the high-level seats are selling out, and they're working on getting a block of the seats together. The
Okay.
Look at you guys,
sponsorship
miracle
has been
workers.
Wait a minute.
unbelievable.
Wait a minute. The high level seats. Are we sitting in
Well,
the
I
stadium?
need to talk to Lonnie
Are we
because
sitting in the arena?
we haven't bought seats.
arena.
We haven't even bought seats yet. I need to make sure we're with everybody.
But are we going to be? This is what I'm asking. Are we going to be sitting, standing?
We need to get seats.
We need to get seats.
It's unbelievable.
And all the high level seats are gone.
They're not gone, but I got an email that says they're in and out of the club level and the high level seats. And then JJ yesterday texted me that all the kids from Atlantic want to go. How can we get them there? And Lonnie said we will do it on a case-by-case basis. Lonnie Wilkes is going to pick up JJ and bring her. So any student that wants to come, contact the ADL directly. It is 561-988-2900 when the Florida Panthers play the Dallas Stars on Saturday, March 4th at 7 p.m. at the BB&T Center.
What about the pregame?
We'll talk about the pregame, and
I got
if you
to talk
go
to Bobby.
to...
You know, you guys don't do pregame.
Well,
Guys do pregame.
I've got more information, though. If you buy the tickets on the link that is on the Facebook event, or you go to ADL Anti-Defamation League on Facebook and buy them through the link, promo code ADL, everyone who buys the ticket through that link gets to go on the ice and do a puck shot.
That's so cute.
Everyone.
Well, and
I'll
also
go.
I think it's important to address what's behind the program, the No Place for Hate. We know bullying is such a major issue.
Yeah.
And ADL is making such strides going to schools and training them on anti-bullying, anti-cyberbullying, and giving kids the tools to step up for each other, to help each other through. It's a rough process often going through school. We all have witnessed or seen bullying, and I think it's pivotal that we get people to be more aware and donate to this cause because we really need it.
So
I
it
agree.
is. I thank the Florida Panthers again. So much thank you to Rob Cunningham and all the sponsors that have come forward to bring this event to take the initiative and give more focus to love and no hate and no bullying than the focus that's been put on hate.
Hey,
So,
Fluffy,
it's
do you know how many tickets I need, Fluffy?
How many do you need?
Gio and his fiance, Freddie and his wife are probably going to want to go. Linda, me,
6.
at least.
Okay.
Don't forget about me.
Okay.
We
so
need about 30 tickets.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Dawn. You're not thinking this through.
they would be more than happy for us to buy 30 tickets.
But we
Okay,
should
but
al-
where are we sitting?
We should also mention that we, the ADL, and we're trying to, advertise for them. We need sponsors. So if there are people out there, individuals or businesses that want to sponsor children.
Bring some of the students in.
Bring some of the students from, especially
that's
from the underprivileged schools. This is a great opportunity. And
What does
again,
it
they can
take to
contact.
sponsor? Like,
Pardon?
What does it take to sponsor? Do you have different packages or different
Yes,
levels?
there are different packages, which you can speak to Lonnie about. But essentially, you can buy a number of tickets that would bring both a student and their parent.
Oh, nice.
And there are like different intervals. And I believe it's like they come in increments of 1,000, 1,500, and 2,500.
But I'm sure
There are
even if you
packages.
wanted the $20 level, if you said, I want to buy 5 tickets at the
Yes.
$20 level, here's $100, they'd be more
Yes.
than happy to say thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool.
So again,
Good
the
to know.
ADL's number is 561-988-2900. Hey, Jenny Demas, we miss seeing you over here
I
as
know.
well.
I saw her. She's watching.
She is watching. Jenny and Edward are the owner of Dexafit, and we get the pleasure of having
She had the
Heather
baby
with
yet?
us.
Not yet.
Is it
Not
a boy
yet.
or girl?
It's a girl.
So wait, is she Jenny like me? Her full name is
Yes.
Jenny or Jennifer?
Jen-
Okay.
But she's Jenny with an IE like you.
Yes.
Do you remember I
Oh.
was texting?
Yes.
And I texted you instead of her, and she said, there's another Jenny with an IE, and I said, yes, you'll have to meet her.
She tell her to call in so she could tell us the name of the baby, being that it's a girl.
Oh,
you
it's a
know,
secret, I bet.
I
What
know
is
what
this?
it is.
You know what it is?
I do.
All right, we're going to go to break. Jenny, if you want, give us a call. Give us an update on what's happening at Dexafit, 800-889-0267. Fill us in on the Tampa office, and we'll be right back.
From simple sprains to highly complex surgeries, the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County has been serving the South Florida community for over 65 years with the finest orthopedic and pediatric care. Our physicians are each experts in their field, providing a complete spectrum of musculoskeletal care from prevention and diagnosis to treatment and rehabilitation for every part of the body in both children and adults. Our doctors are able to perform the most advanced treatment options available, including PRP therapy, stem cell, arthroscopic surgery, and microsurgery. At the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County, we are dedicated to providing a comprehensive solution to get you back to your routine as quickly as possible, in the shortest period of time, with the least amount of inconvenience. With 3 beautiful new offices located in Lake Worth, Boynton Beach, and Wellington, we are able to provide much-needed care to families in the South Florida area. Give us a call at 561-967-6500. From our experienced physicians to the most advanced treatment options to our state-of-the-art facilities and excellent support staff, the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County is committed to providing you with the very best care. Call us at 561-967-6500 or find us at www.ocpbc.com.
Know your body, gain control of your health, transform your life. If your body could talk, what would it tell you? At Dexafit, they show you how to take control of your health and fitness to live a happier, more fulfilling life. Since 2011, Dexafit has measured thousands of clients' body composition and fitness performance levels across the country. Hormones, metabolic health, and cardio fitness all play a significant role in your energy levels, your sleep quality, and overall well-being. With their proven methods of measure, track, and discover, they show you how your body composition, cardio fitness, and metabolic health compare to your optimal level. They make sure you're continuing to make progress and follow the best nutrition and fitness plans for your body type. At Dexafit, the goal is to help you identify and understand the health and fitness of how to transform your body to meet your individual goals, break through your plateaus, and take the guesswork out. Improve your energy level, sleep, and weight. Discover what's holding you back. Call 561-923-8833. Dexafit is conveniently located at 2499 Glades Road in Boca Raton. For more information, contact them at boca@dexafit.com or schedule an appointment online at dexafit.com. Identify your health risks and optimize longevity and fitness. Call 561-923-8833 and mention this ad for special pricing. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 1-800-889-0267, toll free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 1-800-889-0267. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. Heather from
It is so-
Dexafit has brought us her homemade queso. So not only does Dexafit do all of your scans, you do recipe supplements
I
as
do.
well.
I do have my own recipe book if clients ever need help. So
So tell us.
She's dying over there.
The baby's name is Kelsey, and she's growing and active as ever, due March 15th. Happy birthday, Kelsey. We can't wait to hear all about it. This queso, tell us. He's What's in your queso?
So it's basically, I use Cabot brand cheese because it's lactose free and gluten free. I use two kinds. I use the Colby Jack, and then I use the Colby Jack with
What
the
kind of
habanero.
cheese is it?
Cabot cheese.
Lactose-free and gluten-free
Yeah.
cheese? Wow.
Yeah, so I used two different kinds. I used, actually, I didn't use the Cabot brand Colby wheel. I used like an Amish brand that was kind of the same thing. It was gluten free.
And you said what, coconut milk?
And coconut milk and some taco seasoning, and that's it. You get the Cabot brand cheese with the hot habanero if you're like spicy ones, which is what I did. I got that in there, just melted it down with the coconut.
Coconut milk doesn't have any sugar in it?
Very, very little.
Look at
It
you.
all cooks
Look at
off,
this.
yeah.
We're changing Freddie's food plan.
Yes.
It's all about you today, apparently.
It's been all burnt out. It's very good.
It
Thanks.
happens to be delicious.
You eat that long enough, you're going to feel it later.
Yeah, speed your metabolism up with that pepper.
You know, actually, pepper is good for sugar.
It is, yeah.
Pepper, cinnamon. Give us a call, 800-889-0267. We have Heather, we have Bobby from Custom Fitness, and we have Jenny from Moxie Branding Company. Tell us about your branding company.
Sure. Well, actually, I've been lately calling us a creative solutions agency. And the reason being is because we do branding, marketing, PR, event planning, social media management, promotional products, corporate gifts, basically anything and everything under the sun from A to Z that's creative. We help build your brand, and we help get you mileage out of all of your creative and marketing momentum.
All right, so you have two clients sitting right next to you. You've got DexaFit and you've got Custom Fitness. So not that we're putting you on the spot or anything, but could you help each one of their companies?
Absolutely.
And how would you go about that?
I would need to talk to them a little bit offline, find out what they've been doing, what their, investments have involved, what the ROI has been, who their target demographic is, what efforts have been successful, what not so much. I also would recommend events based on what their target demographic is, budget, timeline, and so on and so forth. But, I see they both are wearing shirts. Obviously, that's the...
They branded that one.
Obviously they
That's
do,
why
they
I
do
need a
get
new
branded
clothing line.
materials. I'm sure they have active websites.
Yes.
That's another thing that we do. But we also do kiosks, informational kiosks. And we do both the hardware and the software. So, for example, with DexaFit, we could possibly put in a kiosk where people could plug in different variables and find out what type of tests they should invest in, as an
that's kinda
example.
cool.
That's a good idea.
But really, this is just off the cuff. But there are so many things that we could discuss, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I got something to discuss.
Yes, let's do it.
We want to go to Washington,
Yes.
and we talked about wrapping a bus and doing stops.
Absolutely.
Yes, he wants to wrap an RV.
An RV. And what I like to do is I like to do cities and venues all the way up there, whether it's 1 or 2 weeks before we have to get there.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Something like that you can work on.
Yeah. Why not?
You want to do that?
Would you like a sponsor to pay for it, or do you want to pay for it?
No, I'm thinking that the venue would have different stops, and you get
We
them
could have
to
different
pay.
sponsors along the way. To go to D.C. for the Women's Expo
Yeah.
with Alexa.
And the sponsors that jump on the bus, we just keep going. But this is going to be a big bus.
It's not a song.
Well,
Jump
I
on
think
the
that
bus,
there's multiple levels for sponsorship here because
Yeah.
it's not just at the venue. There could be even little pit stops along the way.
Yeah, that's what I
there
want.
could
I
be
wanna
product
do-
placement.
I want to do 50 pit stops
Six
before we get there.
The Brooklyn Cafe route. I just need a bathroom on the bus.
Road trip.
Well, yeah, it's going to be like a tour bus, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what we
Tour
need is a
bus.
tour
We
bus.
ride the tour bus.
Yeah.
We're the Partridge Family on tour.
And we take the equipment with us. We take a crew with us. And then in every different venue we stop, whether it's 2 cities, streets, or whatever it is. And we do venues for a week or
And
2.
we'll watch Almost Famous, to kind of relate to the whole tour bus experience.
And we'll tape the whole tour.
Speaking of the Women's Expo, are you guys going to the one in October?
Of course.
Okay, awesome. Yeah,
In Fort Lauderdale?
I spoke with them. They called me because I'd seen their broadcast on the show that you did. Was last week or the week before?
Alexa was
Yeah.
here yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I was watching that, and her partner actually called me when I was heading up here, and we were talking, and I'm like, so just asking about the event, and she's like, I think we would be a really great fit. So she's in the process of emailing me packages and figuring out how we can get in there.
We will absolutely be there. We will be, I'm sure, live streaming again and doing interviews. And what an incredible event it was. I
Yes.
think that event and Alexa totally helped us shift gears on our show
On our show.
because it helped bring so much empowerment and women of different ages in life forward and share their stories and their businesses.
Yeah, she was telling me about Alexa. I didn't get the pleasure of speaking with Alexa yet, but her partner was telling me everything about Alexa and how she's motivated her. And I'm like, wow, it'd be a really good relationship for us because, we have like-minded goals. So.
That's actually another thing we do. We help companies establish their presence at such venues. So we can custom build out like an entire display. We can also advise on what products to give out, and we can also be involved in serving as a brand ambassador and staff the booth. Sometimes companies don't have enough bandwidth. So we get people out on the front lines to represent your brand.
Yeah.
So if Custom Fitness wanted to be there, what would you suggest that they give away? Like, what's a good giveaway? Just some ideas.
It depends. Okay, we're talking
More
about
than a
women.
pen. Like, I wouldn't say give a pen.
No, I wouldn't say give a pen, but I also wouldn't say give a USB drive or something that's, quite an expensive investment. Something that's novel and cute could be, for example, mints. Mints, you get a lot of mileage out of mints, and they're great shapes. There's round mint containers, there's credit card mint containers, there's the type like Altoids that are a tin. Everybody uses them. Another thing, believe it or not, is bottled water. Everyone gets
There's always
dehydrated
bottled water.
at these shows.
Yeah.
And when you are branded bottled water, now granted they do throw away the bottle, but at the same time people come to the booth because they know you have the water.
Right.
So it's a good traffic builder. Also, what we typically suggest is you have a giveaway, such as a pen, okay, or mints that are in the under $1 or $2 item, $1 or $2 per item. But we also suggest having like a raffle and a more exciting giveaway that involves data capture. So, and that's another thing we can help with. We can have photo kiosks with data capture that have social media sharing instantaneously and have like an exponential reach just by having someone stop by the booth and take a picture.
We can do a raffle. We can raffle off coming on our show.
We can do that, but I got a great idea. I got a patent pending idea.
You do?
Yes.
It's patent pending.
It's the
True
it's
story?
It's the snap.
Snap.
It's the snap.
No.
Did you hear about the snap?
No.
In life, you should have no fear, right? So you put on a rubber band,
Okay.
and it says no fear on it, and whatever other you want to put on it. And you say, when you have a thought that you're afraid of something, you snap it.
So like a Pavlovian thing.
Yes, exactly.
But you
Okay.
have to have the motivation to do it. I mean, if you know it's pain association is what it is. So if you know like you're doing something bad, you have the choice to ignore it or embrace it by snapping your own
But
wrist.
you
That's
figure
right.
if someone's going to put it on, they want the motivation to stop, like
Well,
smoking.
but what about something
Nail biting.
positive? What about a positive
That is
reinforcement?
positive because I guarantee you, it comes in 3 sizes. It comes in big rubber band, medium rubber band, small one. But I guarantee you, when that
And
thing turns
colors.
black and blue, you're gonna stop.
The big
having
one's
any
the
fear.
Punisher.
You could put a thumbtack on it.
So you can give, oh my, you're crazy.
So
You got rubber
we're
bands.
gonna do this at the Amp booth when we're doing, the Brooklyn Cafe, and
Yes.
we'll have like these packages of rubber bands.
And maybe we'll set it up more as a cafe
Yeah,
instead of the long table.
more as the cafe.
I know.
Why don't you give away vodka?
Oh, there you
What
go.
about tequila?
We've got tequila coming on next week.
Little bottles of tequila.
I kid you not, one time in law school, my professor taught us this in tax law class, okay? He taught us this hodgepodge law, which was really convoluted, very confusing, and very taxing. No pun intended. And at the end, he was like, okay, I'm sure after that you feel like you need a drink. He pulls out from under the podium a bottle of Kahlua and like plastic disposable shot glasses.
Nice.
Thank you, Professor Kaplan. A little shout out to you because that was a great,
You guys
memorable
drink in
moment.
class?
Yeah.
Isn't
Do you
that
know
the
if
best?
we do that, you know who's going to come?
Grandma Vodka.
Frankie, too.
Oh,
Imagine
Frankie.
Grandma Vodka hanging out with Frankie.
Frankie comes to this women's expo. We won't see him for the whole day. He'll be all over the place.
Frankie would give out shots.
At the wedding, I couldn't find him.
You
And
know
he
the
came
ice
over.
sculpture?
He says, Uncle, you need another drink? I said, yes, Frankie, because another drink. Every 5 minutes he
He's a
would come
good
by.
bartender.
He's the best.
That's what we can give out at the expo.
What a
We can
drunk.
have an ice sculpture. We can have an amp ice sculpture.
You remember what we did with
With
that?
shots.
I saw that sculpture.
We saw
see the
those
sculpture
pictures.
and you drink off of
I
it?
did.
That is
fun,
some
right?
wild. You ever seen that, Bobby?
Yeah.
You drink. You do that too? Oh my goodness gracious!
I've never done it, but I've seen it.
I had to do it after Frankie went.
Oh,
I said,
no.
I don't want to put my mouth there.
Yeah, right.
He says, yeah, just push back and let it all over me. All over. I smell like booze for the rest of the
Oh
night.
my gosh. Heather, you just did a new commercial yesterday down at the NN station.
Yeah, it was so
for
much fun.
Dexafit.
It was quick.
I did hear it. I don't know if she heard it.
I sent it to you.
I did, but I don't know if Heather heard
Yeah.
it.
I
He
sent it
sent
to
it
her.
Okay.
But she was so fast with it. She was talking like, buy this car.
I figured she must
Buy
have,
this car.
I figured she must have heard my voiceovers because she talks as quickly as I do.
Well,
But I don't
no, they
understand.
told me I
You
had to keep
take
it at
your
30
ti-
seconds.
No, I said just go. I don't know where
It ended up being 36 seconds over, so...
36 over?
Yeah, or no, sorry,
36
seconds.
and me.
Yes.
Mine are 36 over.
36 seconds
Now you know
over.
why your Dexafit spot's so
I
long.
know. That's why I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, I have the time, because I was like looking at our old ad. I'm like, I have the time. Then I get there and Duff's like, no, 30 seconds. I'm like, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, we gotta change it.
So we're going to send it up here also,
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
and we'll have a voiceover. We'll change over the spot. We'll come
Matter of fact, I'm gonna
shoot
send
some,
it today so that they can put it on the cart.
we'll come shoot some film. So then we have the video and the audio on the spot, which will be really great to build
Yeah,
Dexafit.
definitely.
And I think your presence at the Women's Expo in Fort Lauderdale will be
Yeah,
incredible.
I think it's
Bobby,
gonna be
you
great.
too.
Yeah.
Because I don't think when we were there last
We can share a
October,
booth.
I don't think there were any fitness places.
Oh,
There
really?
was food,
That's surprising.
They have fitness clothes.
Yeah, they have
there was
clothes, and they have
clothes, there was
classes.
food,
What
there
about
was...
yoga?
They had yoga
Yeah, you guys
classes.
have classes,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
But I don't think there wasn't like sponsored by your yoga studio. There wasn't any
Oh,
personal
wait a minute,
training.
wait a minute. Next to us, there was a health.
It was food.
No, the guys that came with all the girls and the bodies that, they belong in the magazine, it was next to us.
Were they airbrushed?
No, that was the beauty center.
No, that was to the right. I'm talking to the left.
I thought that was just the food.
No, it wasn't food. They ridiculous.
Do you guys
But-
work with food plan companies?
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Remember On the Hunt?
Yes.
Good
Have you
time.
worked with them?
No, but I refer people to her.
Oh, okay.
But Deliverlean was at his event, which, is,
How was that?
people know.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, they brought out some great samples, and a couple of the reps came out. And
That will work.
Deliver lean for you. You?
No, for the Women's Expo people.
I think that's a good idea for you.
Why?
Actually. So you don't have to do it. But okay, I think it's good and bad because I believe everybody should learn how to live their
How's that
lifestyle.
lipstick
And
working for you?
what, this one?
Yeah.
I hate it. I want my lip sense back. I'm trying to order it and it's out of stock. But
It's out of stock.
yeah,
She's
my
thinking-
testers are. Yeah.
She's thinking that a food delivery company would be a great idea.
Why?
Because
could,
they
So
would
that
cook
you
for
can
you.
stay on track, but you can still I mean, obviously. You
honey, my life consists of broccoli, salad,
Okay.
avocado,
Okay.
some chicken that you can make in 2 minutes.
Okay.
That is life.
But how do you make it in 2 minutes?
How
Is
do I
it like
make it? I tell Lily,
microwavable?
can I
Does it have a bunch of sodium
She
or
puts
what?
it in a pan and heats it up and goes. With salt and pepper, that's it.
Well, I mean, it's something to think about, especially when you're here. And I've texted you before and saying you need
No,
to
I
eat.
know, I know.
It's something to think about. And then the other prepackaged food things you have to be careful of is when you buy the prepackaged
Yeah,
chickens
sodium.
and you buy the
Yeah.
prepackaged
Hormones.
meatballs and all those things
Yeah.
that you're like, oh, they're done. And you look at the
They're not.
calories and the carbs and people go, but it's so good for me. If you look at the ingredients, it's got all this filler
Yeah.
and all these byproducts.
You can have half a
Well,
one.
I got a question.
Sure.
I've been doing the Freddy Food Plan for so many years. So
54 maybe? No way. We only have
No.
5 minutes? Jeez.
So
Can
they
we
told
get
me
a
that my
longer
sugar
spot?
is all over my body and I got to get it out. So there are different methods. So
Right.
getting it out is not as fast as putting it in.
No.
So the bottom line here is that it's a process, right? It takes a little time to get it done, and you just got to stay level-headed and just don't have hamburger craziness anymore. That's all
But you
just
can have them. Do you remember Leslie said you can have protein?
Yes,
It's
you
the
can.
bun that she doesn't want you to
Well,
have.
that's the problem, because with the bun comes the French fries and all that stuff. So
No,
we ain't doing that
just
no
get it
more.
without the bun.
Have a hamburger wrapped in lettuce.
Yeah, they have that.
Yeah.
A lot of places. BurgerFi, you can order it like that.
I order all my because I'm gluten free and not a lot of places have that. So I just order the burger without the bun and a bunch of veggies and make
I'm
like
just
a
going to
salad.
suffer for a while, because you know what?
No.
Because I got to get the sugar down, and then once I get it down, then I'll start picking and choosing what I'm going to eat.
And then
Yeah.
you just maintain.
And that's another advantage to a program like that Deliverlink, because it really shows you the correct portion size.
Yeah.
That's something a lot of people, they just can't wrap their head around when they go to eat. It's either huge meals or they're cutting too lean
that's
and
another
they're, just eating a
thing.
little bit
When
of
people
so-
come to you and if they wanted to put a fitness program together, would you give them one that they can maybe take home so if they can't get to you every week?
Absolutely, and that's something that we talk with our clients about a lot, is that I'm not trying to have a lifelong personal training client. One of the things we want to give you is the knowledge and the confidence to be able to then go, a couple months later, or if it's after you've already achieved your goals, you got to keep up on that for the rest of your life.
Or
So
fill in so
we
they
want
come to you
have
once
that
a week and
knowledge.
then 2 or 3 days a week they can do it on their own at their
Learning
own
how-
gym.
Yeah, learning their new lifestyle, and
And-
that's
yeah.
that's exactly the importance of what we're trying to teach.
1 degree of change.
Yeah.
One
Baby
degree.
steps. 1 degree.
1 degree.
Heather, where can everyone find Dexafit?
Across from Boca Town Mall, I guess you call it.
Boca Town Center?
Boca
Center.
Town Mall. I don't know what they call it nowadays. 2499 Glades Road, Suite 201, Boca, 561-923-8833.
And Bobby, where can everyone find Custom Fitness?
Custom Fitness Institute is at 1701 East Atlantic Boulevard down in Pompano. Number is 954-999-8458.
And Jenny, how about Moxie? I love
Hi.
the name.
Thank you.
Moxie.
Isn't
I
that
came up
neat,
with the name
Moxie?
actually.
'Cause
People
she's
have
got
often used
Moxie.
it to describe me.
That's
Yes,
what I'm thinking.
Indeed. We come to you, and you can reach us directly on my cell, 732-567-0683. Again, that's 732-567-0683.
Very cool.
And I want to thank everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. Special thank you to Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County, OCPBC.com, with 3 locations in South Florida, Lake Worth, Wellington, and Boynton Beach. We will be doing a live remote from their office next month, so you'll get to see the facility and meet the doctors. Give them a call, 561-967-6500. From pediatrics to general orthopedics, non-operative orthopedics, physical medicine and rehab, occupational therapy, physical therapy, as well as an on-site surgery center. Don't forget the ADL No Place for Hate event with the Florida Panthers and Dallas Stars Saturday, March 4th at 7 p.m. Go on to the Facebook page event. There is a link right there. Buy your tickets, use the ADL promo code, and get a chance to go on do a puck shot. Is that what it's called?
Slap shot.
A slap shot?
It's a drop puck.
We're all
puck-
going to
puck
be
drop.
there. Tickets are going to be put in groups, so it'll be a fantastic event. Go support the ADL No Place for Hate anti-bullying initiative. Thank you to Dexafit. Again, always a wonderful sponsor.
Thank you guys
Give
for coming
Dexafit
down.
a call. Heather,
Yes.
561-923-8833, the gold standard in body composition and metabolic analysis. You can walk the mall and then go over to Dexafit and get your scans.
Right? Or come to us first and then go shopping for your new clothes.
There you go. Carol, have a wonderful weekend. We're thinking of you. Freddie,
Yeah.
it's Friday.
We're done. Another week.
Next week is the Week of Love. Tuesday we'll be live streaming
Week of
with
Love.
Dawn Masler, and
Oh,
it's
it's Valentine's
Valentine's
Day.
Day week. Monday, the Anti-Defamation League will be here with Tracy Grossman.
Yes. Where's my shirt? And I want to drop a puck, and I want pregame.
You got it.
I want to have. Can we get a tent or something outside of the stadium?
You got it. Happy birthday, Carmine. We're thinking of you.
That's right. Happy birthday.
Have a
Carl.
wonderful weekend, everyone. Be kind, be safe. We'll see you Monday, same time, same place.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day, Monday through Friday at 12 noon. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe to rewatch every minute of the show. Call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddie S. after closing, or to leave an order for fun for tomorrow. Have a meaningful day.